different setup today.
Tower susah ditangkap sih, jujur ya kenapa ya? Dia lumayan oke sih, walaupun
Can
dia
I
pada
make
saat itu
this
gak
screen
punya
bigger?
kayak gak punya chemistry sama Vesaka, tapi itu dia dia bagus nyolong-nyolongnya itu loh. Main licik itu dapat banget tauhan. Pakai Ambrosa begitu, pakai Mayen tadi juga oke
Turn
banget.
off
Ini berbahaya.
live
Dia pakai
preview and
jungle
volume
juga
level.
kuat
This.
banget untuk
Let me
isolate
see
gitu.
what this does.
Jadi dia ngebagi-bagi war di tempat yang berbeda
Okay,
gitu
I
loh.
cannot
Di
do
saat
that.
yang sama ya.
I need to use
Kalau
this to
kuat 1
watch
lawan 2, dia kuat 1
the
lawan
stream.
3, dia masih oke lah. Kalau 1 lawan 5 gitu, kayak misalkan lagi war 5-an, Charlotte masuk kadang-kadang tuh masih dia
So I believe
dia untuk main pick off,
my stream should be a
ISO
little
dia
bit faster. I'm not sure.
Charlotte tuh strong banget buat Bayuan, apalagi late game ya. Mid game to late game. Karena emang Charlotte power spike-nya di mid game sebenarnya. Late game agak sedikit fall down.
Yeah, but I'm watching IKL because number one, so I'm trying a few things today for the stream, right? So apparently now there's a new source in TikTok. GK versus Nova later, right? I don't know, eh. But if it is, then yes, I will definitely watch. So I'm trying out a different thing because what I used to do was I watch on YouTube and then I will add the source into OBS from there. Thank you for the heart, me. So today I'm actually using TikTok as the base source. I guess you would call it the base source. Yeah. And then I will live stream like so I will the live stream is on Facebook and YouTube. So I think the quality on YouTube and Facebook is going to be a little bit more lower quality. Yeah. So I heard some news about the champions of each professional league. They will probably be involved in something else later in right before the middle of the year. So that's going to be really exciting if that is true. In the meantime, I'm just looking at what kind of strategies the teams will be employing for the time being. Because right now, I think one of the things that I have to take a look at as well is the storyline for KML. We'll be each doing it individually first, and then I'm very sure when the league starts, then we will have like a compilation of all the different stories that we are supposed to talk about, the comparisons, and then the expectations of what's going to happen in the league. Should I put the audio louder for the game or for the cast? I think so far with what we've seen, at least in IKL, let's focus on IKL for a little bit. I think for IKL, right, they... Hi, Engetsu. Getsu, sorry. Thank you. Yeah, this is more homework. This is more homework than really streaming, per se, as we prepare for the rest of the year. So RQ story, if you guys didn't know, RQ used to struggle. No news on the OG jersey. Yeah. They've been really struggling in the professional leagues, especially for IKL, right? They only got, I think they did come into one of the KWCs, like one of esports World Cup competitions for us in Honor of Kings, but they didn't really perform as well as everyone would have liked them to be. So this improvement by the current RRQ is really good. For those of you that are new, this is Honor of Kings, and we are in the first parts of the season for the year. So this is the spring season for... This is the Indonesia Kings League. And then we also have the Malaysia MKL running at the same time. And we also have PKL running at the same time. So these will be our first 3 pro leagues that are running in this first part of the year for the spring season. In a couple of days, about 10 more days, we will have KML. So that's going to be Honor of Kings Majors League. This is a joint league with the old WKS, Major East, and Major West. So the 3 regions will be playing together as one. And then once we have all of these done, we also have Chong BR running at this current time. So 4 leagues running at the same time, different timings, of course. So this is MKL, IKL, PKL will be all running at the same time zone. But Chalk BR happens, I think in my time it's about 2 a.m. 2 a.m. So for majority of the Filipinos and the Indonesians, Singaporeans, Malaysians, if you're watching, you want to watch Chalk BR, it's probably between 1 to 3 a.m. That time period where it starts, depending on your time zone. So it's really early for us. And then KML would be more towards our timing because the teams will be flying down to Malaysia to compete. So everyone doesn't have to deal with the latency issues, ping issues, and stuff like that. Because it's really difficult to organize a tournament when you have teams from different regions trying to play on the same server. Obviously, there's going to be internet connection, Wi-Fi, stuff like that. So it's much smarter, much more cost efficient to bring all the teams to. I believe this time is still the same. It's going to be at KL, Kuala Lumpur, and then they'll play from there. So I was recording my little bits and pieces for my second chapter of KML teams. So the next chapter will be between Virtus Pro and Leviathan. So Virtus Pro and Leviathan, they are fielding brand new rosters. Not entirely new. There are some familiar names, and I mean the names you should already know. If you have never watched Major East or Major West, then I hope that video gives you information about who these players are, their history, and what you can expect when these teams go up against each other.
Dan juga mungkin Ryu Engine. Tapi ada fun fact, tim spesialis late game untuk VSAK karena mereka udah pernah tempest ya 2 kali di minggu yang pertama.
So ideally, I want to be able to go and switch between the different streams, but for now it's a little difficult because the only official streams that I can restream now are just IKL and PKL. I don't know why I don't have access to MKL. Actually, let me ask the HOK people, like, do I get the option to restream MKL?
Kalian sekarang sadar, ini yang saya bilang. Dia merasa dirinya hebat, guys. Dia ngerasa dia pede banget. Cuman di saat-saat yang nggak tepat, yang ngebuat dia itu, dia nggak bisa kayak gitu. Flash, info mahal banget. Itu info mahal banget yang didapat sama VSAK.
RQ did look like they were improving, but unfortunately for them, you know, this is VSAK we're talking about. I'm not sure about you guys, but it's raining over here at my place, so the internet might get a little bit wonky.
Gak ada alasan lagi untuk VSAK nggak ngambil Tyronnya.
Iya. Cuma gimana ya? Mungkin Harvest mencoba untuk
Anyone knows when I save a video in
satu biar trade-nya tuh jalan.
YouTube, right? Where does that video go?
Belum nyampe ke arah power spike-nya dari long sendiri.
I want to try and edit my
Lagi, tapi jadi info mahal seperti yang lihat
first video to see if I can actually
karena dia tahu dari Harvest tidak akan ada flash
download.
selama
Download.
2 menit ke depan. Dan
Ah,
dari
okay.
VSAK, mereka harus mempertahankan tower di area midnya ya kali ini dari RRQ pun bakal coba untuk setidaknya nge-pressure.
Because I want to add music to the videos. I think music is a very integral part of storytelling. Unfortunately, the struggle with content creation, especially on YouTube, is copyright, right? It's so difficult to find music that fits whatever that's necessary. This game number 2 looks very much like it's going to be VSAK's win. Let me try and okay. I will adjust this so that we can actually see the score line. Oh, they cannot. They just lost the backline. Like, you don't even need the kills. It's literally just putting them in a very difficult position. There's no primal bond for the side of VSAK, so this should be a guaranteed. And Nev has been very consistent. Okay, so we're at the 12-minute mark, which means these are the enhanced versions, so the shadow versions. If you are new to Honor of Kings, there are 3 timings in HOK you need to pay attention to. So the first one is the 4-minute mark. That's when your first neutral objectives spawn. You guys can see my mouse, right? Can you see my mouse? I don't know whether you can see my mouse. But the neutral objectives that I'm talking about are your Tyrant, which is the yellow dragon on the right-hand side of the minimap, and then the Overlord on the left-hand side of the minimap. So these are your neutral objectives, and you want to make sure that you get these, right? So 4 minutes is the first marker that you have to pay attention to in HOK. Second marker is 10 minutes. So after 10 minutes, you get the enhanced versions of these two objectives. And then the 20-minute mark is the last one that you have to pay attention to. So 20-minute mark is where the Tempest Dragon arrives. And that's where the game technically turns into a 50-50. But it's not a true 50-50 depending on how the map is the present state of the map at this position. So in terms of neutral objectives, that's the three things you need to pay attention to in HOK. And then the other thing is the buffs. So right now, buffs are placed onto, as you can see, very specific members on both teams, right? So you have Enyx on the left-hand side, and then you have Harpist on the right. So these are your farm laners. Marksmen, if you come from different game, whatever title you call them, it's all the same, right? So these are your damage dealers, and you want to put your red buff on them. In Honor of Kings, we call it the Crimson Golem, so the Crimson buff. And what the Crimson buff offers you is true damage, pure damage, and burning damage, so damage over time. So you want to put this in the hands of the person that can deal the most damage across to your opponents. So this is where having it on the farm lane is very important. They lost this fight. Yep. Exoriety with a freaking nice first skill. Yeah, I don't think they can ace them here. But yeah, damage is done. 40 seconds without legs, that's a lot of CC and damage you don't have. Close to 30 seconds without Harpies, you don't have much options to explore here. And then Enyx is already 15, so this is very difficult. Thanks for the share, Nightwish. Yeah, this should be game number 2. Okay, Splendor. I don't think that's gonna be enough. Yeah, okay. Xingling is gonna be down. They get another T3 at the bottom. And they don't have to be greedy. This is the difference between teams now and teams prior to 2026. So back in 2025, 2024, when Honor of Kings first came out, a lot of the professional teams, what they like to do, or what they tried to do, was to be hyper-aggressive. It's not the wrong move, just to be clear, it's not the wrong move. It's just that when you want to go for more, you want to take, let's say you want to take the crystal, you want to end the game, you have to understand, number one, what's the respawn timer on your opponent team, right? Are they going to be respawning in time? If let's say you're taking a T3, you're attempting to take a T3, you have about the time that it takes for them to respawn, plus the time it takes for them to go from their fountain over to you, which is probably about 2 to 3 seconds. So whatever whatever death timer you have on the opponent, you add 2 to 3 seconds. If you cannot take the crystal within that time, don't go for it, right? And I think teams, after trying for so many seasons, trying for so many months, they found out that, yeah, you know what? It's better not to over-aggress, be more calculative in the things you're trying to achieve. Right, so now teams play with a lot more restraint in all the different pro leagues, which is something that I like. Right, and the difference for this year, for 2026, across the board, is that as a viewer and as a caster, I think we enjoy it a bit more because you get to watch more games. The only league or the only region, I think, that will get a BO3 now, it's either you are watching a community tournament or it's a new region. That is the only 2 reasons I feel you will ever see a best of 3 between any teams. Right now, professional leagues, minimum best of 5. So now we get to see a minimum of at least 3 games in a series. Right? So for fans and for casters, this is great. We get to see more, we get to learn more, get to experience more. For the players, this is an upgrade in terms of the test of their skills, right? Because now you have to actually draft properly. It's no longer a 2 wins and you get the series. Very nice defense so far from the side of RRQ. So one of the things that RRQ is doing really well now is they are making sure that backdoor protection is active, right? So you see, if you take a look at the line outside of the crystal, there's this very big circle along that line. As long as your minions, vanguards, or whatever does not cross that line, your crystal has a backdoor protection. So you want to make sure that whatever aggression that comes, you can have it, you can defend against it. Just make sure that your opponent team doesn't have access into crystal. That's the only thing you need to care about. Yeah. Then it really comes down to, okay, what do you want to do? Do you want to clear minions first? You want to kill heroes? What is the play?
Begitu ya, lawannya nggak apa-apa. Namanya juga mencoba, baru minggu kedua. Tapi
Oi, oi.
Singlin
Nice.
ini udah bakal coba untuk menahan yaitu Tauhen yang akan
Okay.
berada di area belakang.
Daohen
Semua udah di-expect
can
sama
dive
dari arah
for whatever he wants, right? This is
PSAK
he has Sage's Sanctuary, so he doesn't really need to
cuma ngezoning aja biar
give a crap about that.
kontes dan harusnya kontes itu
That play is more important in making sure that number one, he has vision on the opponent team. And then the second thing is being the deterrence, right? He doesn't need to get kills. The kills are a perk. So if Taohen actually gets a kill, that's wonderful. Then it gives Vesaka so many more options in terms of like, okay, do we want a team fight? Because now we have the numbers advantage. This game will go to a Tempest game unless I don't know, RRQ takes a stupid fight, which shouldn't happen. Hi Ravik. And hi Jarek.
Dia nggak bakal mati ketika dia ngelakuin engage kayak tadi. Sekarang Tauhen lagi-lagi bakal coba untuk maju.
Oh RRQ, please don't take a fight here. Just clear the wave, right? Be patient. Look, oh my goodness.
Singlin masih bisa survive karena harus kebuang flash untuk melarikan
Yeah.
diri, tapi
So
Minion sudah mulai
one thing you will notice about the way that RRQ is defending, that all the teams are trying to do now, is they stagger the waves. Nice defense, Singling, nice catch. Okay, they did force them away. It's important now for RRQ not to overextend, which they just did. Holy shit. Cannot. You cannot afford to lose members now. Okay, first life gone for Zhen Shao. Over-aggress. But Saka got greedy. Holy shit. Xingling can change the whole thing. Thank you for sharing the live, Nightwish.
naikkan gaji Singlin Pak AP.
So 30 seconds without Nev. This is a great opening.
Bener-bener di zone.
But it's a little bit difficult for RRQ because RRQ, while they have a lot of sustain, there is still a decent amount of CC from the side of Vesaka.
Kristalnya.
And when I say decent amount, it actually just means anxiety. If he gets the real engine, the first kill uppercut, right, onto a big group of RRQ members, they lose the fight. Which is why they're being really careful here.
Push sama Vesaka.
Because once anxiety lands that real engine, the first skill for the Mai, right, then Enix can use the Arrow Storm to just melt them down really quickly.
Di area kristal. Dan Tauhen
So they need to be very careful about this.
power creation dia kena 3.
And Zhen Shao is really
Pecah dan NX-nya udah terlalu jauh banget.
squishy.
Ada yang bisa
I mean, he took a
konstan dari sisi Vesaka.
mage jungle.
Skyfall mengincar
Not
keren
ideal.
sekali.
It's just a pushback. Nev just wants to push them away.
Dari
They don't really
Tauhen,
need to get a kill.
yang dibuka sama seorang Singlin kali ini mencoba untuk menahan pemain-pemain dari Vesaka. Rankyu.
Because right now, for Vesaka, the gameplay is so simple. Or straightforward in a sense. Okay, game over. SRD is dead. No more Sakia.
Maju sendirian. Tumbang.
No more heals.
Langsung dipatahkan kali ini kesempatan dari RRQ untuk mendapatkan
Because
satu
no matter what happens, as long as Vesaka does not die, they can drag the fight for as long as they want.
pun masih bisa
And RRQ naturally will get pushed back because it's mega minions. They can't do anything.
ternyata.
Which is why Vesaka at this point, they don't mind throwing the bodies. It's okay.
Itu kalau nggak ada Singlin
All they have to do, right, is to make sure that they stop RRQ from attempting the Tempest Dragon, and they should be fine. So the person at risk now is Zhen Shao. That's it.
That's right. It's your favorite
Thanks
kind of
for
tofu.
the follow, Igu. Okay, they got this though. Oh my goodness, what a steal! Shit! Shit! Oh my goodness!
Kamu ya, Zenshao ya.
Zen.
Aduh, keset sih.
Yo.
Kasih Zenshao. Kan dari Vesaka udah bernyanyi teman-teman. Karena kita bakal masuk ke arah naga
Oh dia pakai ini.
campus.
Why? Oh my goodness.
Pesan strong banget. Oh kira damage reduction dia.
This is the
Iya tadi kan pas ini.
a momentary weakness on the side of RRQ.
Jujur.
Because ideally, you want someone to be in the way of Exarati.
Melakukan defense.
Or Daohen
Karena
in that case.
Skyfall sudah dibuka, Infinite
Yeah, this game is over.
Naga sudah mulai
As long as Vesaka don't lose any members here, I think this game is done. So this is the first wave of Tempest Vanguards.
Bentar lagi juga ready tapi masih
And then Exerati can just keep poking.
Naga bakal
Chosen, Chosen, like second skill,
sama RRQ SRD.
game over. And then plus they have Enix with the Arrow Storm as well.
Punya power gradation dan Haven Art Form lagi-lagi
Okay.
Singlin yang bakal jadi jagoannya. Namun kali ini
Oh no, Zen Xiao's gone. Your big burst is gone also.
Enix bakal ditarget mati. Target sudah terkunci tapi ada Kristal. Kristal bakal diincar.
Okay.
Aja kena naga yang ada.
Just hit the tower. Game over.
2-0.
Exerati in the mid. Nice.
RRQ.
Thanks for liking the live.
Tangan game 2 ada kesempatan.
Do me a favor, if you haven't followed, please follow me. Follow me on all the different socials as well. So if you don't know about me, I am one of the English shoutcasters for HOK. You will be seeing me on the next professional league. That's going to be Honor of Kings Major Leagues. I think our first day is 16th of March.
Kamu harus ingat.
Give us with Jepang.
Hi Fizzy.
Bang, nih kenapa diri ya belakangnya ya? Dari tadi pakai ini udah dirapihin ya nggak bisa.
Bagus kok. nggak apa-apa.
Jangan ya teman-teman ya. Ini adalah sebuah tanda.
Why, Lihan? No need to fix your hair. Your hair looks good.
Ini naik ya. Karena emang ada sayap Saka yang sedang berkibar. Tolong ya.
I'm currently stuck in limbo. Limbo in a sense of like I don't know what the rest of the year is going to look like. I'm actually waiting for the season reset because I've already hit legend. So I don't feel the need to like really rush my ranked games anymore.
Kalau main
And then
tapi
peak is like I've never really been a peak guy. This season I got like 1-5 already, so I'm good.
Open qualifier aku belum bikin jadinya.
iya.
Now it's really more storytelling, I think. Like,
Kita udah tahu nih.
I wanna
Dari
improve in the style of storytelling that I have for games and content.
Sebenarnya aku lagi masih merasa kecewa dengan smite itu.
Also, have you guys played
Kalau misalkan kamu Zen Xiao mabar sama
Reset the
Momo-chan,
no tier restrictions?
sama Momo-chan,
Yeah, I'm 50-50 on that because
Guys,
I mean if the opponent team has like the nooblets, right? That is an easy game. Then they make the noob mistakes, which is fine.
Tapi
Right? But if they're on your team, right, then it's like, oh my goodness, why are they here? You know? So I get it. Some people absolutely hate the no tier restrictions. Now that it's here for extended period of time, because I think this is the longest period that we had no tier restrictions.
banyak darahnya udah
We've had no tier restrictions before, but it wasn't this long.
apa dia mungkin ini kali?
You know damn well you're getting the team with a Go ADC. I'm fine. If I'm in mid, I'm fine. And if I'm roam, I'm fine also. Because I believe in majority of the stats that I have as a roam, it will take a absolutely trash farm laner for us to lose.
apa sih?
Unfortunately, I have experienced that. So
Aduh, pusing
yeah, but
banget
it's rare.
ngeliat
I don't get like super bad farm laners all the time.
mata. Harpis sudah habis double kill loh. Double kill, ya kan?
Tapi Harpis banyak juga movement-movement yang tadi udah ini bukannya kayak setiap apa yang kayak aku ngomongin ini bukan menjatuhkan
I think for your end, right, it's a little bit more difficult. Like, because you guys are in NA, right? So NA definitely, I think,
kalau komentar nih.
it's a little bit more difficult in that case. You know what I mean?
Dia dari cara ngomongnya, dari cara dia buat nge-taunting musuh. Itu Harpis pede banget. Kelihatan juga dari cara gameplay mainnya.
Because a lot of people are still learning the game. I mean, you guys have Dave, right? So you guys have Dave. He's doing so many good videos on like what to play, how to play them.
Ini sih kayak
I don't have this kind of guys.
ke bawah hype kan.
Tapi bagus buat main bagusnya dia.
No. This is all on the internet. I'm not gonna say that.
Tapi banyak banget contohnya Flash Flaming Palm.
I know damn well not to say that.
Iron di menit 10. Memang sebenarnya emang nggak bisa fight juga.
No, you don't get to give that pass.
Nggak jadi pressure buat musuh.
Well, you are from NA, but that does not automatically give you that pass. You know what I mean?
Harpisnya longnya udah flash, longnya udah infinite faster. Jadi banyak banget kayak movement-movement tambahan ya bisa dibilang Harpis rada-rada freestyle. Gerakan tambahannya banyak.
I'll probably play a couple of games after this. I'm charging my phone at the same time. But for today, I'm really just testing like the stream quality.
Dulu kan
So
gitu ya.
right now I'm using TikTok
Kalau
as the
si mereka tuh
base platform.
kayak udah sampai bawa 663.
Previously, I was using YouTube as the base platform. So the pros and cons are kind of different. The pros here
Bener-bener berusaha
for using TikTok is that I think, okay, audio-wise, quality-wise, and latency-wise,
posisi di sini kalau
TikTok is the fastest. So meaning I actually get to see certain moments happen here first. Then YouTube and Facebook shows it a few seconds later, or maybe like 30 seconds later.
Nah ini.
So this is the most updated stream that is not straight from broadcast. Or maybe this is straight from broadcast,
Sini Lex bagus.
right?
Dia punya
So and then but the con is no, let me give one more pro. So the other pro is that I am able to use my cam
ampun dia cuma di depan.
cleanly. I don't have to have like or OBS wants to use your cam, but you cannot use because TikTok is using your cam, you know, that kind of thing. So that's one of the additional pros. But here's the con. So my current con is I can switch between platforms or switch between leagues, but only between PKL and IKL. So I don't have the restream right for MKL, unfortunately. I don't know why. And then the other con is that on Facebook and on YouTube, the quality of my cam. Wait, let me see. Because I'm on my own YouTube. Yeah, the quality of my camera and I think maybe just the cam isn't as clean. It isn't as clear. In fact, actually, you know what? I'm feeling like this is super bright.
Bisa play off
Let me
juga
lower
kan kalau kayak gini.
to a more natural skin tone of mine. Oh, why is it so?
Antara Kagendra sama BTR.
Yeah.
Yang kegeser mah Dominator by Nemesis.
How about you? Like, what's happening for you now in rank?
Ketar-ketir sih harusnya.
Nah,
Are you where you wanna be?
yang kita tunggu ya nanti ya. Kalau misalkan nanti bantai banget nih BTR di match terakhir. Nah,
Yeah, I know, right?
mungkin. Karena Vesaka kan lumayan
It's
agak
freaking funny.
shaky ya. Cuman ya tapi buat di hari ini sih solid.
And then I'm like,
Solid banget.
my friends always laugh. They say every time I have a new video or I'm on live stream, my hairstyle is completely different. I think I have tried like 4 or 5 hairstyles already.
Apa dia?
Baca data.
Ini
The
ya,
next-
Iron Man.
The next one is gonna be super short hair and then like
Tahu ya kan kacamata
yeah.
ini sebenarnya adalah AI.
So this looks like a
AI di
3-0,
kacamatanya.
I think.
Gitu ngebaca ya. Kelemahan-kelemahan musuh.
Shit, if I off my
Ke arah
other, I have like 3 lights going on at the same time.
aku nggak suka.
Today's rank was a mess for me.
Yang Jian ke Clash dan
Ah, okay. So if I on that, right,
yang lain kan.
then I can lower the
Eh,
intensity of the light. Is this the lowest?
karena susah sih.
Oh, that is the lowest.
Jungle
Okay.
ini agak berat karena harus di setup juga kalau misalkan
What rank are you at now?
berat apalagi yang lainnya nggak bisa nge-damage dan marksman-nya kan bawanya long ya. Kalau long yang dulu mungkin oke lah, long yang dulu ya. Kalau mereka mau bawa Kongming harusnya banyakin bawa crowd control.
Ini nggak ada.
Enggak.
Cuma
Ada
I think
sih.
RRQ needed
Cuman akhirnya kan
needed
dapat
more
plan
tanks
Flash,
in their
pengen
lineup.
multi-
iya dan
They're
dia
stuck at
juga
41
se-
stars.
se-
What's the highest
Yanpo.
amount you have ever
Ah,
achieved in your
makanya
ranks?
aku bilang kalau main sakit nih harus agak main sabar.
Was like
Kayak
epic
gitu.
your goal for this season?
Out. Dia masuk keluar pakai mulberry powers terus combo pakai flash gitu. Jadi agak berat sebenarnya bawa sakir.
6-9.
Dia
Okay.
untuk game kedua kita teman-teman meskipun
What a
masih
convenient number.
menit, tapi satu momentum lagi-lagi sih RRQ gara-gara mereka nih. Nih menit yang mau masuk ke objektif ya.
So with that being the case, I believe
Terus
then
habis itu
100 stars was the
udah
target, right? I mean, if you are getting past
keadaannya
the moment you hit
RRQ
epic, when you go past 50 stars, I think immediately the next target is like, okay, let's get to 100 stars. Or at least that's my mindset.
Dicuri ya teman-teman ya. Cuman tadi begini sih RRQ ini enggak separah tadi. Tadi tuh masih kayak dikit-dikit, nambah dikit nih lebih nge-swing sih. Hampir lagi ke comeback karena tembak.
Hi, Kyle.
Iya.
Juggling in between work and season grind. Is Tank Flow
Buat
Born
Vegas
bad
sih
now?
sekarang untuk
Oh,
di
you're Master
season
5?
kali ini
Oh.
meskipun mereka udah
That's okay.
menang, kan
Everyone,
juga Bal yang sudah
I think they have different difficulties
Vegas
for
harus
sure.
membuktikan mental mereka masih kuat seperti season yang sebelumnya.
I don't think Tank Flow Born is bad. It's just that I think there are better options to explore. You suck at Haya and Shi. Okay, I think my Haya sucks as well. My Shi is absolute trash. I can never catch anyone. I feel like NA receive a bunch of new players since the great segregation. Oh, okay.
Dan dia main lebih sabar sekarang ya.
Um,
Yang satu ini
Well,
udah lebih bisa
as usual, there's pros and cons for everything, right? So having new players is great,
banget untuk jadi mid lane.
and
Karena kalau misalnya
the
kita
only
tahu,
thing
kalau
is
misalkan
then
udah
like
kenal
these
sama
new
dia,
players,
tahu
do they
sama
go
dia,
and do
tahu
their
sama
homework,
jungle.
which you made you.
Jungle assassin yang flashy ya kan.
everyone plays games for different reasons, right? So we also have to be understanding of that. Some people play it because their friends play it. Some people play because they want to see whether they can be better at this game than any other title, that kind of thing. Some people are experimenting. Can I actually be a professional player in this game? Who knows? So, but once you get to a certain tier, right? I think it removes most of the usual difficulties that you have in rank. The toughest part, actually, a lot of people say like, oh, Grandmaster is so difficult, or like, Mythic, Epic, Legend is so difficult. Actually, I think the toughest part, right, is to me the climb from Platinum all the way until Grandmaster. I feel like that's the toughest tier to be stuck in. Thank you for the Harmi race. Thank you for the oldies as well. Because that tier is the part where you have the most amount of new players, and then you have the amount of players that are super ego. Like they think they're super good, and then they keep doing stupid things, and you lose. And you cannot do anything about it. Because it's like 4 of them, and there's only 1 of you. And especially if like they take the roles like jungle, clash, and farm lane, they're in control of the game, and you're so dependent on their performance. Also, usually my teams are like all single target skills, no aim. I know what that feeling is like. Yeah. But that's the thing. You know why people do that? Because it works also. But it works because people fight like crazy. Like, it's not about the team play, it's not about map rotations, about objectives. It's IQU. We have numbers advantage, IQU some more, and then we win the game. That's like the lower tier gameplay. I have had games where we had like 5 members, we are all single target abilities. And that was a great struggle, for sure. Fighting a lot for no reason. Yeah. I've played like a huge variety of MOBAs ever since even PC titles. So I've done PC titles, I've done mobile titles as well. Do you think this season's Vesaka is stronger than last season? Good question. Yes. I think if you want a definitive answer from me, just for clipping, I think yes. Main difference actually comes in the clash lane. So Nev definitely has improved, but the reason why I say the current Vesaka is stronger is because Tao Hen is here. We have seen Bao struggle a little bit in games. Now he's at Bigatron by Vitality, but for the dominance that he was able to show up as a rookie coming into IKL, KIC, KWC. No, he didn't go KWC. KIC. I think Daohen does better than him. At this current moment. I think Daohen can handle stress a little bit more compared to Bao, from what I've seen. And okay, this season of IKL, to me, is one that I've enjoyed the most. Reason being, okay, wait. I realize I need to do something here. I need to shift this down so that if people are watching on the portrait style, they can actually see the draft. Or should I put it at the top? No. Okay, maybe I put it at the top. Here? No way. Doesn't look good. Yeah lah, I put here. Okay, that's the best I can do. So I don't know whether you have seen the clips. For those of you that haven't seen the clips from HOK Esports, that's our main social media page. Like, Dude, they were popping off. The Onyx against Vasaka game, like they were screaming at each other across the board,
Iya,
the floor. Oh, that was my favorite.
Faith.
I know, okay, I'm not trying to like incite hate or bad feelings, but there's a very clear line of taunting and then like disrespect. Is it different? Being insulting and being disrespectful, I think, are two different lines from the way I see it, right? And I mean, if you have watched any genre of esports, any competitive game, you know players love to scream at each other, right? Like, oh my god, you're so trash, blah blah. Look at this, what are you doing? You know, that kind of thing. And in esports, I think that is one of the fun things, right? And even in traditional sports, you get this as well. The trash talking and then like telling people, like playing the mind games, like, oh, you know what, you'll never beat me with this, blah blah blah. And to see it happen in IKL, I think is a wonderful thing. Yeah. But the only thing that I don't want to happen is that fans and audiences shouldn't take it too far. When the players go against each other like that, I think most of the time, most of the time, professionals understand that this is part of
Tahu lepas tuh, wah langsung jadi private.
the gig, essentially. Because we are in the entertainment industry. This is entertainment, right? So them having personalities, them screaming at each other and taunting each other and being elated at the part of the process of winning, getting a win over, I wouldn't say arch rivals, but like after a hard series, a hard game, I think it's well deserved.
Masih ya.
Yeah.
Karena pick rate juga sih yang kayak
As long as it's not taken out of context and it's not taken out of line by fans outside, like, you know, going to punch each other just because like, oh, they lost, you know, that kind of thing. I think it's a good thing. Yeah. And it makes me more invested in IKL. Because now one of the things that I found out as a commentator is that for me personally, I need to be personally invested in your storyline. I want to know what makes you tick. I want to know what makes you pissed at your opponent. Why do you want to beat them so bad, right? And
terus shield juga kan.
there's different kinds of professional players. There are players that want to do the ground and pound. Like, you know, our team will beat you, but we want to beat you into a pulp. And then there's the second kind of professional, which is like,
Kalau kemungkinan
I want to beat you, but I'm going to beat you in such a classy and sexy way. Like, you know you're overpowered, but I'm just going to be super coy about it. Like, eh. And like that, yeah, that's the kind of thing that makes me very interested. And it gives you that little, that oomph in your commentary as well, right? That's what I like.
tipis lagi.
Which is also why this season of KML for the Majors League, why I'm doing my research and really trying to understand, at least from my point of view, like, okay, what actually makes these two teams nice to compare?
Kesempatan terakhir
And then,
IQ di game ketiga.
are they at the same wavelength? You know, like for some teams, okay, never found success. They just they were just shy of hitting the number one position, or, you know, didn't do very well in their local leagues and then go to the internationals, get crushed, that kind of thing. So they are teams of similar nature.
Ah, iya.
And when these two teams go up against each other, then it's really fun to talk about, right? And it puts personal investment, like you're emotionally invested. It's like watching a drama. Like, oh my goodness, this guy, what is he doing? You know, that kind of thing. Yeah, so that's what that's what I've been trying to upgrade in terms of my shoutcasting. And to me, even that first chapter that I released the other day, in terms of like highlights, between Nongshim Red Force and Vicious Esports, that storyline to me is like, yeah, I'm so curious now. Some of the storylines that we are thinking about, or I may come up with, could be completely irrelevant. Who knows, right? Because end of the day, we also have to. I will send my storylines to HOK, and I'll tell them, say, this is what I think of, you know, the matchup. What do you guys think? Is it okay for me to say this? Is it, or do you think there's a more interesting storyline to set up for the two of these teams? And I never really paid attention to that. Yeah, but now that, you know, Holler and I, with Dash, with Sagi, with Blam, you know, we have all done the podcast and stuff like that. And we actually get to talk to some of these teams, and we have a little bit of like background information. The Nongshim and Vicious Esports storyline to me is probably one of the most exciting ones. When they actually go and clash, you will be able to tell that I'm even more excited during commentary. Yeah.
Singlin ini bakal gampang ya untuk buy one sama Dharma.
Iya, kayak early-nya harus agak sabar aja sih mungkin dari sisi RRQ-nya ngasih space. supaya
Trying hard to play
item
Shangguan
yang
and Mai, but there are too many Taji users.
Insurance dan mungkin bisa menangin
Use Purifier. And Mozi. Ukyo is really the staple against Pei.
tapi pergerakan
You can try Ukyo, you can try Jing. Yeah, either one is fine.
belum kelar udah ditinggal karena ada pergerakan dari Zensao yang tiba-tiba ke area atas.
Cause I mean Ukyo to me would be the most ideal pick because he has lifesteal.
Vesakala
That's one of the things. He has a stun, he has lifesteal, he has good mobility.
sekarang masih
right?
dipegang sama RRQ untuk di area
And that's in his kit. He doesn't need extra like lifesteal items to be able to do that.
Dan menariknya di sini belum ada
For Jing, it's kind of different because Jing is very reliant on that ultimate, right? The mirror domain. Then for Luna, it's more of like, okay, you get the extra shield when you land your ultimate and reset and stuff like that.
Setelah dia memang ada sedikit di revamp ya dari skill.
We did have a conversation about this behind the scenes. So like between the talents, we did kind of talk about this. Like,
On HP loss kayak execute lah.
where is this
Nah, tapi sebenarnya kan harus pakai juga tuh buat
where is this line, right? On taunting, and you know there has always been
ada kalian dan kalian tuh pakai
stories of like, oh, East versus West. We see in the music industry, we see in the sports industry, we see it even in variety shows, right? Like it's a side versus another side. And for most part, if audiences know and understand where the line is, that concept generally works. But in Southeast Asia, it's like
karena waktu pakai Ukyo itu
people are very invested in their own national pride, right? Because like, hey, this is my country, blah blah blah. We need to win. How can we lose to these other people, blah blah blah. And
buat di awal ya karena
sometimes it gets overboard, and then you have actually people getting hurt over this. And I think that's the only line that we don't want to cross. I think East versus West, country versus country is a great idea because people are vested. Wait, nice flash.
out dari Tauhan bersama dengan satu buat root mantra. Harpis hampir saja
He's
kehilangan
dead.
nyawanya.
He's dead.
Goshinya.
Yep.
Tapi ternyata ada Nevi yang
But
langsung memfollow up dengan cukup cepat.
so far, I think with what we've been seeing across the board, I think for me it's more personally in IKL. I think it's okay. The current state of the taunting and the like trash talking, I think it's okay. Yeah, I think it's okay. I like it a lot.
langsung ke off guard teman-teman bakal di depan posisi
When do you jungle Ata?
pasif sekali lagi.
When they go for assassin picks.
Kita gimana bakal nambahin yang kuning baru kuning.
So this is a concept that
Attack-nya makin sakit.
because we've been casting like even KPL games and stuff like that. And one of the things that the coaches like to do whenever they meet an assassin jungler is let's just go super tank.
Kali karena Junyong tidak memberikan sama
Yeah, like let's say you pick up a Jing, you pick up a Shadow Blade, Prince of Lanling,
Harpis
or you pick up a
untuk tim
I don't know what else,
Ya, kalau
what
misalnya
kind of other Fate.
nambah
Yeah.
poin, tapi
Then
upgrade outburst
if
juga, Basi ada ragging sih,
they can't kill you, right? Then you lose the fight instantly. You out tank them in short. That's why Ata picks and stuff like that are great.
akan hilang di tangan.
Oh yo, Vesaka, they're so scary.
Wets. Itu dia Nev, gila sih kalkulasinya sih.
All these high mechanical mages get countered by 231 Tati. Yeah.
Skill di Round of Kings, banyak banget hero yang base kayak dari darah
The
muda,
Garo
bisa dari
pick.
darah makin sakit.
Iya.
Pas darah full P itu punya dua-duanya, Doomsday.
I mean the Garo pick is okay. Because Garo late game is so scary.
Juga enhance kan setelah dia transform.
But the thing is, yeah, that's the whole point. You have to get to the late game.
Itu dia
And then Vesaka's draft is so early game oriented.
Itu based on HP
Like right from the get go, Lapu Lapu already has an advantage as a roam. You know?
target maksimum.
Then plus you have Nev on the pay. So very fast pace. The tanky, they're fast pace.
Sakit ketika udah sekarat pas lagi target form.
Nah, itu jadi info juga ya buat teman-teman kalau misalnya kalian pemain jungler terus pengen main pay.
And then Enyix, I like the way that Enyix has itemized at this point.
Sudah ada bantuan datang dari Assurity.
So he already has lifesteal,
Kali ini
right?
Emergence
Harpies is nowhere near the lifesteal that he needs, so he's going to lose.
Sekarang udah mulai rotasi ke area bawah.
At least in this part of the game.
Dan apakah dari
Will
Harpies
Garo,
bisa
Meng Ya,
melakukan
Huang Zhong be super effective when Master
Kita bakal
Lupan,
coba
Tai Yi, and
dari
Dun
Master
Shan going to be
Lupan. Kali
global?
ini Junyong
Mm,
sepertinya nggak mengenai ke arah pemain-pemain dari RRQ. Empat pemain
I think they
Junyong
will
terlihat,
be
sementara dari Lex bakal coba untuk melakukan clear cepat dulu di area mid.
considered. I don't think they'll be
Di
meta.
sini udah ngeluarin
Yeah.
Flora Blue.
If we get
Bisa nge-clear cepat aja
Master
untuk
Lupan, right?
area di mid.
I think for sure we get Lupan number 7 as one of the mains.
Iya, dan Nev sakit ya teman-teman FP ya, meskipun dia cuma bikin frost.
Because Lupan number 7 is a great tank threat. Really scary.
Wih.
Outburst keluar langsung maju.
And then depending on the lineup, the Garo makes a lot of sense as well.
Bakal balik ke arah belakang, tapi Laurel belumnya connect, masih ada Silas Hero.
I don't think you want to do Meng Ya with a Master Lupan. I don't think it makes sense. Because Meng Ya needs to play with a specific range.
Mereka yang buka, mereka yang
He needs to be in range so that his first skill, you know, the Gatling guns, actually lands. So that he gets lifesteal, he gets his passive off, then he gets like, extra damage. Then with a Master Lupan
Dam kan buka.
as a saving tool, I don't really like it.
Harusnya
Yeah.
ke dorong ke belakang, memang ada backup dari pemain Vesaka sih. Cuma aku lagi nungguin mereka untuk maju terus ngincer ke arah Enix gitu, tapi nggak ada dari sisi RRQ.
For Tai Yi, then I think if they really want to follow like the KPL meta or the Chinese meta, right, then it's probably going to be Lady Jun. Lady Sun. Lady Sun with the Tai Yi. I like Tai Yi as a hero.
Inilah ya Erin lah ya, yang makan damage dari Ukyo Tachibana harusnya bisa banget buat di-kill.
I'm here waiting for the Kong Konger. Yeah, Kong Konger is insanely irritating.
Malah dia
Especially if you get your combinations right.
Oke, lagi-lagi turut mantai
As a
corner.
player, right, I think it's so distracting to play with Kong Konger.
Backup dari pemain-pemain RRQ.
Because the
Menang
good
juga.
players will be, oh shit, what a nice Sunbrider Albus.
Dari Harpis. Di area belakangnya
Nice
tuh
comeback.
ternyata sama seorang Harpis, dua pemain.
Thank you for sharing the live, Kentaku.
Dan Vesaka kali ini mereka bakal di
Yeah, cause like Kong Konger can switch positions with his puppets or his mirror images, right? So good players, you will never catch them. It's super hard to catch, especially when you have the full stacks of your skills. And then plus the stealing of the items, oh goodness me. Like it makes you want to get up and like, like slap them. Like my item is I buy the item and then you take it away from me. I mean it's just for a couple of seconds, but still.
Terus tadi barusan kena turun mantai di bawah, sekarang udah ada
That's the dilemma on the roam drafting on KPL. Yeah, because then
RRQ mereka nggak aware sama inisiasi
it's now you have to consider so many other different factors. Right now, in terms of the roam considerations, you either have super sustain or super tank, right? So that's your only two options.
Pelan-pelan dapat info dulu.
So super sustain is your healing compositions. You have the Sakya, Dadia, Yu Huan.
Cuma dari
Who else? Cai Yan if you really want to have it. And then after that is the super tanks. We have Lapu Lapu, Chang Fei, and then you have who else is there? Liempo. So in the global meta is kind of I won't say straightforward, less complex, I would say. Yeah. The options are limited. If it goes down to a game like let's say it's a best of 7, then as a coach, right, I think it makes your life a little bit easier because there are only so many combinations you can go for. So once the big roam heroes like the Tunshan, and Tai Yi, Zhenren, when Zhenren comes out, along with who else is there? Who else? Kong Konger. What other roam? Master Lupan. Yeah, when they come out, holy. Oi! Oi! Cannot, not enough. We need the devs to rush more of the set tank options. Actually, I like where we are at. I know there's a lot of people that's very upset, like, oh, you know, hey, HOK should bring more heroes out, come on, update the roster and that kind of thing. I think, hang on, slow down. You know why I'm saying slow down? This is something that I think is very important. Sometimes, if you skip the process of learning the different combinations, you lose out in the late game. And I say late game in terms of like competitive late game. I think you need to build more proficiency with the heroes that we have now. There's so many combinations that people are still not
4-1
making full use of yet. Like, you know, the boom mindset of taking Zhonghui. I like that a lot. It can work, but while they have never won with the Zhonghui pick, it's an idea, and people need to start making sure that have you really maximized the efficiency of this hero yet? If you haven't even maximized it in the pro server, right? Like in professional games, why are you asking for more heroes?
Saat yang sama ada pergerakan dari arah Pei ya Nef di arah bawah. Oh dia punya spike mail.
Then essentially,
Menang by one.
you're just putting yourself at risk also.
Kejar Zen Xiao.
It's kind of like, oh, you know what? We're supposed to learn one whole curriculum for the year. You haven't even finished chapter 2. You want to go like freaking, let's go for a new book.
Kasih vision aja. Laure
Get your foundations right first before you request for more.
Singlin bisa kapan aja flash dan juga si anchor kombonya keluar. Cuman
Because I know there are some players that are like, oh, you know, there are not enough heroes to play, blah blah blah. That's because you don't play the hero, you don't play the majority of the heroes.
merah di siapa
You don't have like proficiency for the entire roster. Can you play every single hero in the room? Can you play every single hero in the farm and the clash? No, you can't.
mereka nggak mau terlalu terburu-buru sampai nyulik sama
Even the professionals can't. What do you mean you can?
X yang keculik di tengah-tengah. Brush di area mid dan ada raging sim mengenai ke 3 di follow up dengan sangat amat baik oleh seorang Tauhan. Ini dia Vesaga kembali mengembangkan
Oh, it was looking good though.
mereka tertinggal dan double kill Zensao bakal coba dikejar.
I want to learn all the heroes. So obviously I have all of the heroes in the gods for global edition, but I don't have
Dapetin momentumnya lagi.
proficiency on all of them.
Buat sekarang dari Vesaga ngelit
Thank you for liking it live, Misty.
pelan-pelan yang tadi udah diungguli sama RRQ bisa diambil.
Gun and Mo actually is pretty straightforward. Gun and Mo, the way I learned Gun and Mo, hi Caramel, is literally just distancing.
Tauhan tuh.
Once you recognize,
Emang orang ini guys si Tauhan.
like on the screen, right? Okay, if I look at this target and it's this set distance from my hero, you know what skills you can use. That's the only thing I think you need to learn about Gun and Mo. Set your distancing right, and Gun and Mo is super easy to play.
Udah masuk menit 10 ke atas, Vesaga yang pegang gamenya. Apa yang
Shangguan, I struggle with Shangguan lah. Maybe I will try Shangguan later. I have her with decent proficiency, but my decision making with Shangguan is really bad.
Mid lane-nya bakal di-push dulu ya sama Axiority. Mereka benar-benar defense banget midnya nih.
All good, KML. We have to support each other.
Defense gak dikasih visionnya buat
Artis udah sakit belum?
RRQ.
I mean, that's why we're streaming in the first place, right?
Masih harus bikin apa itu? Apa namanya? Doomsday. Tapi atau mungkin kali ini dari Junior bakal coba
See, Lapu so tank. What the hell?
antara ini Doomsday atau
Yeah, I mean, supposed contract issues, so too bad.
Punisher ya.
I really wanted to see Raven play also. And Raven has has a great face card. I think, you know what? It was unfortunate. Why is Vesaka not using
formlessness dia
Raven as the face card? Bro, he's such an asset.
Laurel Blue udah menyala dan tiba-tiba
I know, right? Like, and plus, okay, the reason why. Oh, okay, wait, that was. Whee! Cannot.
Raging si lagi-lagi counterplay yang manis dari arah Junyong masih bisa untuk main dan ternyata Xiao yang dapetin Tyrant membuat Vesaga harus mundur sejauh mungkin.
Like, you're wasting the resource.
Masih mau perang.
Oi!
Flashing ke depan dan ending sekali lagi bersama Vesaga.
These pro players look too young for me. Hey, chill out. Some of them technically are underage.
Menyisakan Singlin sendirian aja. Vesaga udah mulai.
Can be the brand ambassador of Vesaka,
Ini akan
to be
masuk
honest.
area kristal.
Yeah. I would think so too. Trio, here we go.
Vesaga sudah berada di depan dan Tauhan gak ngasih kesempatan untuk Singlin. Ini dia Vesaga.
Trio.
3-0 tanpa balas.
There we go. That's like that kind of action. I think so. This is what I want to see. This is what I want to have.
RRQ udahlah.
Ya marah-marah Tauhan.
Yes, they improve.
Karena ini regular season ya, aku rasa sih dari RRQ harus banyak ini sih, apa
Puasa.
namanya, gak puasa. Apa namanya, nanti
Is Yango scary or any tank fighter can fight?
kenapa ya,
Yango is scary in the correct hands, but Yango is a very expensive pick.
jadinya mereka tuh gak terlalu
It's not worth to go Yango.
karena even kayak
Okay,
Vesaga aja udah gak ada
This is just my insights on professional gameplay.
Tauhannya juga
In professional gameplay, Yango needs to go full damage.
sebenarnya yang ngebikin Vesaga
I don't think a hybrid Yango makes sense.
udah gak ada Gen mid juga. Berarti kan si Nef sama Junyong
Outpair Garo with Sun Bin or anyone that gives movement speed.
bisa ngebikin Axiority jadi bagus. Enix mah bagus-bagus mulu ya.
Iya.
Tauhan juga banyak dapat space yang bikin Tauhan jadi lebih
Actually, you know who I'll pair Garo with? I'll pair Garo with Chayan.
Sama
You know why? Okay, so the whole basis of Garo is it's a two-way sword actually, because Garo's main weakness, right, is if someone dives them, right? But at the same time, if someone dives you as a Garo, right, and they are in your face, that makes your silence arrow damn easy to hit. Because they'll be rushing you, all you need to do is just aim them, silence, and finish them off.
Kamu bilang dia juara ya?
Because if you cannot burst Garo quick enough, you lose. You lose the fight. The moment you have to turn and run, right, you lost the fight already against Garo.
Mainan mereka kayak gini ya?
So when you have Chai-En with the Garo, presumably farmed up already lah, right? Then massive heal, you have armor pierce, you have huge burst damage from Garo. Who can win, right? But this is late game, and this is super late game, so yeah. Raven is like easy PR. Yes.
Sekarang tuh mungkin makanya aku bilang jadwal latihan mereka udah lebih banyak ya kan, masuk dari minggu 1 ke minggu 2.
You're asking for my predictions on BTR Onyx,
Makanya kenapa
or you are asking that the next game is BTR Onyx? Because I don't know. I've not taken a look at the schedule yet.
agak kecewa sih, kemarin.
Aku juga kecewa
Yeah, they have. Okay, so
Tadi.
the different sets of broadcasts, IKL, PKL
Sulit banget
have
masalahnya.
different plushies.
Kayak storyline-nya comeback dari season sebelumnya.
So you should tune in to the PKL. Wait. Let me see whether I can switch.
Waktu di season sebelumnya tuh.
Aduh, padahal
Pertama bagus.
padahal
My
kita
stream
dapat
relay.
sesuatu yang di season lalu.
Okay, let's switch to PKL.
Lahat kaya expectation din talaga namin na uy tapos na baka tatapusin na nila talaga to. Kaya I feel like meron din talaga nangyaring shake up sa inyo nung time na yun. Pero
Oh, they also just ended the game, is it?
na turn around niya eh. Nung game 4. Okay.
So you see that they have different ones. The PKL one has Menki and who's that? I don't know who that is.
Shake things up, so we're gonna shake
Spriteling, I guess.
Yan gusto ko.
in a game called Basket Hawk. All right, here's what's going to happen. We got a whole
Haha, Caramel, be careful of what you ask for. I tell you, they have a huge whole series of whatever that they have. Okay, so we'll let them play. We'll let them play their game. I will go back to
Siya
IKL.
muna. Ikaw yung mag-shoot.
Terlalu pede, jadinya dia nggak tahu kondisi kayak.
Yeah, and then the one they have in IKL is different, right?
Masa iya? Di 2 menit 10.
You're waiting for your Team Hawk jersey now.
Iya makanya.
Kan belum ada.
You bought or they gave you?
Dia
I also wanted a Team Hawk. I wanted Team Hawk merchandise.
Misalkan dia snowball, tiba-tiba quadra kill gitu dari early game di Naga 4 gitu kan, dia quadra kill, dia udah punya 3 item lah. Minimal 2 lah. Dia punya Reaper sama dia punya
How much was it?
Blade, itu udah cukup banget kayaknya kalau misalkan fight, tapi Garo.
Their price at Ringgit, right?
Aku ya, setahu aku kayak baru berasa pas 3 item, pas dia udah punya Sunchaser.
Aku nggak expect mereka bakal lanjut fight di sini sih. Si Vesaka ya.
Gara-gara Enix tuh maju dia. Bisa, gua ada ulti. Gila.
Itu posisinya tadi 2 3 4 2 atau 3 pemain gitu dari Vesaka tuh udah low.
Team Hawk merch quite sick. It's like, yeah, I like streetwear merch.
Si
Menki pink skin. Oh, okay.
Enix real
Pemain.
dia.
Tahu nggak dia apa? Pemain misterius.
Pemain misteri.
Pemain misterius.
Tapi dengan kita ngelihat Enix ada di Vesaka ya teman-teman ya. Ya kita bisa tahu lah, ini orang nih emang punya potensi banget buat ngomongin Enix. Nah, emang dia emang se-strong itu buat Enix ya. Dan buat item build
129 ringgit. Holy.
udah jadi Daybreaker, dia udah jadi Doomsday juga, cuman gak punya Sunchaser.
Like if you're Malay,
Nggak buat-
really?
nggak buat ke target, sedangkan Enix
As a Malaysian, is that considered reasonable?
Doomsday, Sparkfall,
Like, okay, so for me, it's probably like $40 plus,
Fortune,
40 plus sing, right?
Itu loh yang tadi aku mau bilang.
Tempest punya Deep Frost
I don't know.
juga, ya kan?
I'm not a shopper.
Chester menurut aku.
Iya, nggak cuma
Yeah, I know. I'm not really a shopper, so I think it's expensive.
Memang ngeprediksi RRQ ya. Cuman
Which is kind of ironic that I say that because okay, so
juga memang aku udah bilang gitu.
I have like many different kinds of friends, and then I have friends who are like shoppers, like shopper, right? So when they shop for the whole year, but every instance they go out is like, okay, maybe I spend $20, $30, that kind of thing, and then they accumulate it across the entire year. But I'm the second type. I don't really shop, but when I shop, right, it's like one huge ass bill. Like I don't know, the bill can go up to 1,000 plus, $2,000, that kind. In one shopping
Season 1 aku
day, and I do my shopping one day only. Like in the whole year, if I feel like, oh, I want to go and buy something today, I want to buy new clothes, I want to buy new shoe, then I will just take the whole day and I buy whatever the hell I want.
107 tuh.
Yeah, I mean, of course, there's a budget lah, but
Lumayan nyeremin tuh yang
my budget is loose in that case. Yeah, like I ever spent, I think one day I was told like, hey, you need to revamp your wardrobe. This was when I first joined HOK, within the first few months, and they said like, the clothes you wear are not it, and we need you to be more presentable. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy some clothes.
Gimana ya, Singles sudah
And the sum
mungkin, Pak.
turned into just an entire wardrobe. So I like in my wardrobe, right? I had my old set of clothes, so it was like halfway. So this was my old set of clothes. And then after that, when they told me that, oh, you need to revamp your wardrobe, then suddenly my entire new wardrobe is in another cupboard altogether. It's full of clothes. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm a very dangerous shopper. I don't shop that much, but when I do shop, then yeah, it's crazy. Cause like,
Kayak game 1 ya.
unfortunately, I freaking like expensive shit. Like there was once my friends brought me out and said, I think you can take a look at this store, cause like this one has cheap clothes. And I'm like, okay. So we went out and I went to the store and I'm like, it looks good, but I don't think this is me. And I don't think this is my color, this is my style.
Iya.
And then we went next door. And next door I was like, oh, this one looks so good. And there was no price tag, right? So we went to ask the staff like, hey, how much is this? And then one shirt was like 100 plus SGD. I'm like, bro, but it looks so good. And then I remember in KIC, the first ever KIC that we took part in Indonesia, in Jakarta. Then obviously I was asking for advice like, hey, I want to go and buy clothes. Because I heard, obviously exchange rate, I should be able to afford a bunch of new clothes in Indonesia. And I wanted to buy like a traditional outfit, the batik. So we went to the mall, and then I saw this, like, I think it was Blem. Yeah, Blem came with me. And I was like, damn, this batik looks damn good. It's like freaking shiny, the pattern is super nice. And then I went and I shopped, and I asked the shopkeeper like, oh, how much is this? And then they say, oh, this one is 10 million IDR. And I'm like, 10 million? That sounds like a lot. And then I went to convert. 10 million is like 1,000, right? Or close to. Or 800. At that point of time, I think it was 800 SGD. I was like, damn, this is freaking nice, but it's $800 Sing. And like, yeah, unfortunately, yeah, all the things that I like are really expensive. I need to be rich, man. I need to have more money.
Menurut gua sih merekanya udah kena soalnya mereka sebenarnya bisa joining gua tapi mereka ngebiarin gua nge-steal. Ya.
Udah kena mental. Enix, sesuai ucapan kamu nih minggu lalu. Kamu pede banget bisa menang lawan Harpis dan terbukti.
And also the new announcement on
Pede banget ya.
HOK India. Oh, that one is super big. You know, when in my entire journey of esports, I've casted a few games professionally. Community tournaments, I've done so many. I think almost every other game I've done already. But professionally, I've only done 3 titles. 3? 4. 4 titles. So last year, I got a shot at Free Fire. And then after my broadcast, which I'm once again very thankful to the people at Garena as well, right? They gave me the chance, and I worked with people like AJ, Mustachio, and then with Neptune as well. And then I had like fans from India that reached out to me, and then they were asking me so many questions, like, oh, do you play that game? And oh, I wanna be a HOK commentator. I wanna be a HOK professional as well. And I was like, I always never had the answer for them because like obviously we were not there. But now that everything is there, oh, I think India is gonna be a huge market. Super excited for that. I'm waiting for confirmation. I think I will get to be one of the casters doing the Honor of Kings India broadcast.
Kenapa nggak mau coba untuk main early?
And it'd be super cool. Because like I want to, it's always very cool working with talents from many different countries. And when I say talents, I don't mean just commentators and hosts, production crews as well. When we worked in KIC Indo, we actually worked with production crews from India as well. And they were super cool because their experience of esports, I think the guy was fairly new as well, to be honest. And he was so intrigued by what we were doing on broadcast, the way that we were doing our shoutcast and stuff like that. and he was like, actually in India is super cool. Obviously, different countries like different styles of casting, right? So if you watch PKL, when they cast in Tagalog, there's specific styles they cast with. You watch IKL, there's specific styles that Indonesian audiences like to watch with. And then when you watch English broadcast, Chinese broadcast, Malaysia broadcast, every region has a specific style that they like, right? And then it gave me so many things that I wanted to try and explore. Like, okay, you know what? I like this style of commentary from the IKL talents. I like this style of commentary from the PKL talents. I like the way of hosting, the conversations they have. But that's the thing. It might not apply for every region, and it might not apply for every cast.
CEO yang ngomong ini. Siapa? CEO. Iya, Wirau.
Oh, damn.
Turun tahta ya.
Dari Reti gimana kalau misalnya menurut Reti sendiri?
Oh no.
Buktiin aja lah besok siapa yang paling kuat.
Oke.
Burung mana yang warnanya lebih cerah ya? Burung coklat atau burung hijau? Oke, thank you Seriti dan
Man.
Congrats sekali lagi 3-0. Semoga bisa nabung terus ya. Dan
Have you guys seen the announcement?
kita bakal break sebelum kita masuk ke dalam match yang ketiga. Sembari kalian pasti pada mau buka
This
puasa.
dumbass war.
Jangan lupa untuk buka puasa dan kita bakal
Dude.
masih di
So because of the disruptions, right? A-Star, Esports, Alpha 7, and Leviathan will not be able to come and compete for Major League Spring. Because obviously the flights are disrupted and stuff like that. This thing makes me super upset, honestly. It was a good chance. Like, okay, so Alpha 7's roster is actually the old Boris Gaming. And I really I enjoyed my time with them. So the last majors, right? I actually flew down to Malaysia. Like they got me to fly down, right? So Daddy HOK sent me to KL. And then I had like media day with all the different teams from KMW, right? Major West at that point of time. So it was BTK, and then there was Balls Gaming. Who else did I talk to? Don't really remember. But yeah, I spoke to a good majority of the teams. And then it's crazy because I really enjoyed myself. And then, you know, we had players like 3005, we had players like Mac. Sia invites me to co-host. Does this change anything? Oh no, it does. Hello.
Hello. Hey, how to? Hey, this is my first time to do this.
You are so loud. Wait.
What? Hey, okay, it's not me.
Oh no, I'm so sorry, guys.
50块。我帮你问他，我帮你问他。
问什么？
去哪国？问哪个国啊？不要给我国懂了，去哪个国
？I know. So I'm lowering my
我还
volume.
没有在做事。How to do this?
How to do what? Co-host? No, what's your objective with this? 你要直播什么？
我在看这 MKL 啊。
我都看不到 MK。现在
直接被给他懂有这个红包。
现在我的 screen 啊，是我们两个耶。
嗯哼，对啊，是啊。
人 gameplay 在哪里？
Mana tournamentnya? Sudah hilang oh.
Is this SMU smaller? What are you talking about, Rookie? 哎，有一个很好笑的 ，It's called Take the Stage. Take turns performing for up to 90 seconds on the main.
Tournament sudah hilang ah. I thought it's like, oh, so do I need to add source?
I think you need to wait. Let me see. Grid view, add scene. No, I can't add scene. Okay, so the stream has been hijacked for the time being. For everyone that doesn't know, this is Xia, one of the old players from AG.
Kacamata dancer Kindoufu.
Yes. Please do not remind me. The challenge was over. I lost. I already do the dance for you guys. Stop requesting for more.
No, are you watching any tournaments right now or?
我是在看 IKL，
Uh huh.
but then 你
Tournament
co-host
hilangkan.
right，我就看不了了。
不是你 request for co-host 咩
是你耶，我的 screen 讲想 invite you 哎。
？No，我的 screen 讲 Kindoufu invite me，
哎，cannot。
跟着地步 already，跟着地步。Okay，
Later. Oh no, that part's not recorded. Never mind. Okay.
let's go back to our own
Yes.
league. Okay，
这样做。
how to stop this? I also don't know. How to stop this?
Let me.
Edited mode.
没有诶，这个是 end live 诶。How do I？以后你给我去研究一下，然后我们再做那个 co-host。
Okay, yeah, sure.
Multi-case? No, multi-case. OK， 找到了。OK， 拜拜。
拜拜。
OK, welcome back. That was super funny. I did not expect that at all. I swear, it was the button was there. It wrote there, Xia invites you to co-host, and I'm like, okay. Okay, so the next series, this is not the last series of the day, right? This is second series of the day. So we have more 1 hour. Wait, what time? Oh, okay, 7 o'clock. So this is in Indonesia now is what's the term called? They break fast, which means let's take a look at PKL. PKL 9 minutes, 8.5 minutes. Okay, I think we can wait for 8.5 minutes. Yeah. So anyway, as I was saying, I did like a couple of interviews with the current A7, which was the old Boris Gaming and Rock Pirates, as they were previously called. And I had such a fun time talking to 3005 and Mac. So 3005 was the Clash laner for Boris Gaming, and then Mac was the farm laner. And they came from, if I don't remember wrongly, they came from Germany. So one from Germany, as in they're both from Europe. So it was really cool to find out about their experiences in person and also their expectations. And they are not fresh to competing esports. So I was looking forward to look at them play and to cast their games as well. So it's a bit unfortunate. Man, that kind of spoils the content I was doing as well. Really? In rank, you mean? Professionally, I don't think they have done much in HOK just yet. What's this? You play on EU with your husband, and usually the Germans give you a hard time. Or just rank, okay. What rank is your husband? Low-key want to see India playing HOK soon. They are already playing. I've already had Indian players come in. Even though the release has not been official, there's ways they can play the game, right? So they actually got it. Some of them have it already. I've been playing with people from I think Bangladesh was one of them. GM 50 stars, damn. Yeah, okay. You want to see them in tournament. Me too. We technically have it. We have CMF. But I think because maybe one of the reasons why CMF couldn't perform as well was also because I think they don't really have proper scrim partners, you know? In order to be good in the professional scene, you need to have proper scrim partners. So that you actually get tested, right? There's no point in continually winning your scrims and not learning anything. You need to play against stronger teams. Blacklist against Archives. Yeah, but I'm so upset over this war thing. Pause everything. The biggest thing to me is that, you know, it affects EWC.
Scan, play, earn, redeem. HOK players can now earn points and redeem not just in-game gifts, but real-life rewards. Download Honor of Kings to know more.
So yeah, first broadcasted day of KML is 16th of March. Is that why BTK isn't playing in global tournaments? No, if I'm not wrong, their roster got broken up. Like Fried Chicken is not with them anymore, right? That was last I knew of them. Oh, really? Okay, tell me the tea, bro. I think a few of them went back. Oh, okay. Really? I mean, okay. HOK is a difficult game. We have seen, okay, so we have seen people transition over, right? And then it's been difficult for them to come in because mechanically, I think it is a little bit more difficult here. Oh, now I have tea. I have tea. Oh, I'm so happy. But I'm so sorry. I am not allowed to share this tea with you.
That's right. It's your favorite kind of tofu.
Hi Ellie. Thank you for joining and following. Milk tea? No. This is the fountain of youth tea. This is something that will kill people. There's no point. Damn. Okay, damn.
Honor of Kings is what we fight for.
Damn. Hi, Kimi. No. This is regular season. First day of the third week. Spring season. The competition should last for quite a while. Can we have a Singapore Kings League for HOK, please? Get us the teams. I don't think we have enough teams. I'll be honest, I wanna see Singapore teams as well. Obviously we come from Singapore, but like Who knows? Who knows? I mean, when I first started my esports journey, everything was about, you start from local. So obviously we learn about the professional journeys of our local players across all the different games, the different genres. And that was what got me in, because everyone has their own struggles. Everyone had to struggle for what they wanted to achieve. And to not have a platform to show their strength, show what they can bring to the table was really unfortunate.
Honor of Kings spring season, we're here with RWE Hive, JC1.
There's Fleur.
Congratulations sa panalo nyo kanina.
Thank you po.
Alam mo, umamin yung teammates mo.
Put me in, coach. I'll be NH last hope. I don't know what Hype will say about that.
Actually, parang nangyayari siya every time na may game day. Pero ang pinakang ano namin is hindi ko ma-attribute na ako lang kasi yung back-end namin, yung coaches and yung management namin, plus yung 6-man din namin, lahat sila nag-work.
I think I did see something like that, but I don't remember. I don't remember what the context was.
Cleanest so far in terms sa comms, sa coordination namin.
Yun pala yung cleanest because inamin nila na that you had to lift
Yeah, the better mid laner. Oh, I'm gonna tell Hype about this.
their own thought or their own opinion on what should happen. Is that what's happening?
Somehow, tapos
Right now, I'm kind of curious. Like for me personally, like, do I do better as a mid laner or do I do better as a roamer? Because those are my two main lanes in HOK. I think generally across the board, I have always been more of a roam player, I would say.
In line with that, do you do physical activities before your normal usual day, like jogging ba kayo together, like?
Usually, nag-gym kami pag mga after ng scrim, ganun.
After ng scrim.
Activities.
And today, like tonight, I actually have the best option possible, but because I don't have to cater to anyone in my family today. So I was thinking of doing a personal hot pot for myself. But here's the problem with hot pot, because you have to do the prep, which means I need to get the ingredients. I have all the ingredients in the freezer, which means I need to defrost, and it's so much work, and I'm so lazy. I just want to plonk down in the chair and like, okay, I want to eat my hot pot. And I still need to buy the soup base. And oh my goodness, my nose keeps itching.
And JC1 has to guess. Okay? Kapag hindi
You bring the ingredients to Hai Di Lao, then you cook. No. Now I have to pay $40 for the soup, bro.
kumain ng super sour manky berry. Alright? Alright. Okay. Here we go. You have about 15 seconds to draw this. 15 seconds. Is it 15? 20 pala. Sige, we're at 20 seconds. We're gonna add 5 more seconds. Okay. Ay, wala tayong whiteboard. Let's have a whiteboard so we can
So
draw.
my sister
Okay, so
sent to me. Oh.
ikaw ang
My sister
susulat.
bought like two very small
JC1. Look,
hot
dapat
pot.
pumikit ka kasi
I don't know what they're
susulat
called.
ni Owen
Pots?
Rex kung ano nga ba yung hero na to.
That
Para
is
makita
like,
ni JC1 sa screen natin. So that in that whiteboard, you're
it doesn't
going to
overheat.
bring it close
And the size is
to the
just nice that
camera
you can
para
have like
makita
a
nila.
good
Ayun.
amount of food
Okay,
and
here
soup
we go,
inside.
Here we go.
Yeah, and I have
Let's take
so
this. Ako na yung magsusulat.
Chinese we call it what? Chinese we call it 面线. J noodles? Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones. When then you mix it with the soup and then we have the food. Oh my goodness.
Ayan. Okay, JC1,
And then you have like shabu shabu. Oh,
And
that's the
bring
best.
it to the camera so they can see it. That's
And then the
it,
cleaner is
Mark
super
Zero.
easy because it's a non-stick. So all I have to do right is just
Floor. Nakita mo floor?
the
Okay,
dish
okay,
dish
okay.
soap,
Now you can
water,
put it down
wipe,
and
rinse, done. Tissue to
20
clean it up.
seconds starts
Yeah.
now. Okay. JC1, you can take a look. Pwede mong tignan kung ano yung dinodraw.
What is that?
Okay.
Angela!
Alright. You could
Angela,
say
bro!
out loud
It's
what you
Angela!
think kung ano yung nangyayari.
May apoy ba yan?
He's a great artist.
Hindi siya pwede magsalita.
There's Angela, bro.
Pwede mo i-describe what you think is happening on screen. And time's up. Take your guess.
I think si Angela.
Angela is correct. Congratulations.
Oh, did he actually write the answer before that? But
Congratulations.
okay, never mind.
Okay. Now it's your turn. You didn't need to eat a Menki berry. Now, if you can just erase. Okay. We'll erase that. May tissue
The other hope I have. So once
It's your turn, and let's see.
we kickstart India HOK, my biggest one, my personal hope, the one that will get me the most excited in HOK, besides going to China, of course, is I want to see the Mekong region. Oh, that one's going to be huge. Isn't Fleur top 1 PH rank? I think so, yeah.
Ay! Nakita mo ba?
I saw.
Niya.
Okay. I'm gonna close first. Okay.
Ikaw magsulat, ikaw na lang magsulat ng hero. Yes. Para hindi niya nakita niya eh. May flaw. Dapat kasi ano.
Actually, I don't know how long this is going to be.
Close yung eyes.
20 minutes?
Gusto mo ng
Should we play ranked games instead? While waiting?
Ini-erase na
Because
natin.
the IKL side is only going to be ready at like 8 plus.
Okay. So in here, kailangan i-draw natin sa ating clear
I want to
board.
see whether I can find.
You get
Wait.
to
Let me find.
say out loud kung ano yung nakikita mo. Whatever your observation is. And everybody, let's see.
There's like TikTok.
Vote to see who's going to win this one. Okay, close your eyes. Keep your eyes closed.
TikTok,
Oversex
TikTok,
got the
TikTok.
hero. And we're gonna show it.
Let me find the IKL stream.
There you go. Okay, JC, did you see it? You got it? All right,
Hopefully.
okay.
Mute that shit.
In 3, 2, 1, go. So take a look. So you can describe what you're hearing and what you're
Ano
seeing.
yan?
What's the link for this?
Let's focus on the there you go para makita namin lahat kung ano yung dino-draw. Ano yan? Ano yan? Turtle? Is it a turtle? Is it a
Para
flower?
siyang mushroom.
It looks
There we go.
It's like a mushroom. It looks like a mushroom.
Ay, wait lang.
Okay. Ay, time's up, time's up.
Okay.
Arlie.
Si ano yan? Arlie.
Arlie is the right answer. Oh my
Let me
God.
see whether I can go to. Can I? Is this the link? Not authorized to relay this stream? Why? Why can't I do MKL? MKL now is like 2-2. Oh man.
Here's the challenge for you. Kailangan mong i-use up, gamitin yung buong screen. Draw as big as you can.
Okay,
So everybody
okay.
that's watching can also see this. All right?
Okay.
Okay. OSX, go ahead. Go ahead. Hey guys, it's actually harder than it looks. It's hard to draw with your nose. You got it, OSX? Close your eyes. Here we go. Go ahead. Patingin. Ay, ayun. Paano? Oh my gosh. Okay, that's a challenging one. Okay. All right. Now
go.
you can take a look. You can take a look at the screen. In
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. Describe what you're seeing.
Now I'm getting a lot of like friend requests from the India side as well.
Kilala ko na to.
Sino? Say it out loud.
I think si Zia.
Zia is, wow! Oh my God, Zia is the right answer. Okay, oh my gosh. Okay. 2, 1. Last one.
Hindi ko na-expect na makuha yun.
Hindi ko rin na-expect. So we're gonna erase it now. We're gonna give it to JC1. Ikaw naman, Floor ang manghuhula nito. So far, we're 2-1. 2-1
Okay.
na ang score natin. Titignan natin kung
I'm gonna make an executive decision here,
or mananalo ba si JC1.
and I will want to play
So it's 2-1.
some games
It's
instead.
2-1. Okay, so OSX is thinking hard about the hero that he's going to
Since we have some
recruit.
time. Let me see.
So we're gonna give you 3
Ta-ta-ta-ta.
seconds, OSX, in 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Floor, close your eyes. And OSX will now go to the camera just to show who it is. Boom! Ayan ang ating hero. You got it, JC? Okay, we got it. We got 20 seconds. Floor, you may now open your eyes. And JC, get ready. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Let me
Describe
connect my
JC.
phone.
It's not what you're thinking, guys. It's.
I know. It looked completely different.
You're thinking, but it is. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Time's up.
Marco, right? There's Marco.
Okay. Okay. Now
Okay,
you
so let
have
me
5
add
seconds
the
to guess
sauce
what it is.
first, and then I can capture
Wait, can we
card.
focus again? Can we focus on the drawing? Let's
Para
focus
siyang
on
may
the
dalawang
drawing.
barrel or may dalawang siyang
JC1,
weapon.
put it up. We're gonna focus on the drawing. Put it up.
Why is
put
it
up.
not
Ayan,
available?
Let's focus on it. Okay. So, you have 5 seconds. You have 5 seconds to guess what it is.
Hala, di ko alam.
And 5.
Sino ba dalawang
Bring it up.
baril?
Bring it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and.
Hala, wala akong
Hello, Sauli.
Presyo lang naiisip
Okay,
ko.
let's put it up again. Let's
Dalawang
show.
baril.
Let's show.
Why can't I
the
add
drawing
my
one
capture
more
card?
time.
The heck?
Ayan. The right answer is OSX. Pakita mo kay Fleur. It's Dharma.
Akala ko baril.
Buti nga, akala mo pa rin. Yung iba, akala nila, chocolate.
Okay,
It's a
you know what?
chocolate,
I'm gonna restart my stream,
Yes.
and then I'll play some games instead.
JC,
I'll see you guys in what, 2 minutes? See you.
Oh my god, that was fun. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
How
We
hard
had fun.
how hard was that to draw with your nose?
Mahirap pa. Ang hirap
Mahirap.
Paano?
Ganun.
Ganun. We're gonna do something hard as well. We're gonna put you on the spot. So up next.
I have to restart everything, right? Because my Facebook and YouTube, I'm so sorry, you give me a while. Because I have to restart the entire TikTok Live app for some reason in order to capture my capture card. So you can't see anything, but you can hear me. I should really do a be back in a while kind of screen. What's that called? Holding screen? Yeah, I should do a holding screen, huh? Alright, please be patient. Hello? Where is my TikTok Live? Where is my TikTok Live? There we go. Sauce. There we go. Ah. You guys can see it, right? At least on the Facebook and YouTube ones. Let me see. Oh no, you guys can see it. Wait, why can't you guys see it? The hell? That's weird.